years in city council, and he's directed me. He served 10 years in city council. Assemblymember Bernard.
Thank you, Brandon. Good evening. I'm going to be brief because, as I said, I've been in office for a few weeks, and so part of the process that brought us here in terms of the project, the other elected officials have been much more engaged, but I'm just as engaged now as they are, and will all continue to be. I'm glad that the congressman is here, because anything that we do within our neighborhoods needs to have not only the blessing, but also the support from the federal government, from the federal level. And so it does from the state level. And I'm glad that the senator is here. The senator is on the Senate side, I'm in the Assembly side, and to see both council members here who represent this community, I think is critical. And I say this because I, in a previous life, I have a strong connection with Washington Heights because I landed in Washington Heights to be a teacher in '75. And it never ends since then as a fifth grade teacher. And then I landed to live in Marble Hill, which is, the part of Manhattan everyone thinks is the Bronx, but it's Manhattan. Just north of bakersfield. My office is here in Newport. I'm on 210 Sherman Avenue, the same office the senator had previously. I welcome you. So I'm very well connected with the community, and I work very hard during my 10 years working closely with Stan Michaels to help bring down crime and violence in Northern Manhattan. And I'm proud of that record, but we did a lot of other things. Now, one of the things that I want to simply say to close is that I know how important Columbia University as an institution is, economically speaking, and in terms of the stability of any community. For our community, I think it's wonderful to have such an institution within our community. And I value that, I cherish that. And I know the importance that has for our community. And that they're part of our community and our neighbor as well. I also know that as an institution, there are things that involve the institution that impact on us. There's a huge expansion that has been on its way. It has been taking forward further down, closer to Harlem. I know how the community and the leadership has engaged in terms of that to make sure that there are benefits to the community within the context of that expansion. And so we have already a preamble to what we're discussing here. As a representative of this community along with my colleagues, our job is to look at this project, the benefits that it brings as we renovate Bakersfield, and to look at what concrete and specific benefits and also concerns that we may have and how they're addressed. I think that is key and critical and important. My job, along with my colleagues, is to make sure that the benefits, the things, very specific and concrete things that the community feels should be addressed and should be benefits coming to it, need to be put in writing. They need to be very clearly delineated, and we have to hold accountable to that commitment as a community. And that's what I'm looking very closely as part of the team that we have here with the leadership of the community to make sure that is, at the end of the day, access to the waterfront. Also, the renovation that we're going to have in the public park that we have right next to it. And at the end of the process, what we time is to make sure that what we do for the long run is for the benefit of both Colombia and the community that surrounds it. And that's what I think we're hoping will get the happen. And I'm open to work collaboratively with, but I'm also prepared to hold anyone accountable when I feel something needs to be addressed in the community. And that community, the community that I represent, is first and foremost my priority. And I'm prepared to work closely with Colombia and make sure that we come to a positive outcome. But I am here and in state government where we have a lot of work to do with what's going on up there. But it is on your behalf where I am and where I believe that all of us as elected officials are. So I'm also here to listen to what you have to say and your concerns, because that's where I think I can be best serving you. When I carry your concern and what you feel is the thing